by Chris Keenan. Keenan out number 2-1. His team's down. You really don't want to call it off here. So he gets Luna down. He's got Larry Lee still out there with him. Elbow block by Lee. Sidestep by Lee. Back with an elbow on Chris Keenan. Lee again. It looks like Lee would like to get Keenan out of there before he makes a move. He's got him down. All right, now Hill in the pack. Hill working on Ed Dresser. There's a point for Lee. This next point will be against Bill Groll and a little harder to get. But Bill Hill in a position to assist. In the back, Atkinson takes somebody down. That's Dresser. He's been lapped twice, I believe. Lee calls it off. Stars. Two of them scored over Dresser as he was lapped twice. 13-3, a deep crowd. 10-point lead for the Southern Stars. And here now the roster for the Southern Stars in the women's field. Or in the men's field, rather. Number 21 is C.W. Tolbert. Number 22, Fred Luna. 23, Dave Marez. 24, out of action, and we don't know why, John Harmona. 26, Ed Hesson. 27, Sean Atkinson. 28, Larry Lee, the men's captain. And 29, the coach, Bill Hill. Could be right now the owner of the San Francisco Bay Bombers, Dave Lipschultz. A win would be nice now because you got a lot to go to first place that way.
What a wild night, Kenny. The Bombers and Stars going at it. It's been a very, very physical battle between these two clubs.
All right, Bill Groll takes things in hand. He goes out on the jam himself. Here comes Bill Hill. There's the jammer down. Now these two are the jammers. Hill and Groll with the pivot helmets. And the crowd really in a fever pitch here in San Jose right now. Bill and Groll. And Bill Groll gets the best in round one.
Clash of the Titans between these two coaches, Ken.
Frank Apodoca back now in a position to assist Groll as there is no Southern Star jammer. Sean Atkinson. Apodoca, now they go a double block. Now Hill goes back. That picks Apodoca. Apodoca drops back again. Trying to figure out who they're blocking. Double block. Atkinson inside, Hill outside. Time running out. Here and boom! Brings the block. The horn sounds. Did he get all the way through or not? Whoa, Atkinson and Hill. The rookie is not intimidated by the veteran, not one bit.
The rookie a bit out of control, Ken, and vendettas between the Stars and the Bombers are certainly exploding here.
Let's watch this again. This is a three-point play for the Bombers. Double block. Here comes Groll. A lot of power right through the middle. One more point. He went all the way through, but the horn sounded as he did, so he did not get the full 5 points. He did get 3. 13-6 the score. The Southern Stars leading by 7. The roster now for the Bombers in the men's field. 32 is Larry Lewis. 33, Chris Keenan. 34, Ed Dresser. 35, Tim Patten. 36, Frank Apodoca. Number 38, the coach, Bill Groll. And number 39 is Dennis Clairborne.
Clairborne great in his own right coming into his own. He's currently tied for second place in the scoring race with Erwin Miller out of the Eastern Express.
Well, 2 games in this tournament, Larry Lewis was out, and it was all on Clairborne's shoulders. On this jam, it was all on Ed Dresser's shoulders. Battling Larry Lee, and he puts Lee down. Ed Dresser. Bill Hill will block. Set. Dresser in, block back. Here comes Dresser again, wrapping blocks by Hill.
Look out.
Another block. Dresser slammed into the rail, but hit by Hill. We got penalties here.
Look out.
Penalty is on Hill as the aggressor.
Gross, unsportsmanlike conduct by Coach Bill Hill of the Southern Stars. Unnecessary roughness. Ed Dresser drowned and definitely shaken up.
Bomber point is awarded to Dresser on the penalty. A fouled skater gets credit for the point they were attempting. Dresser gets 1.
You can see the fire in Bill's eyes there.
We'll make it 13-7. There's Ed Dresser trying to shake off the effects. Hill to the penalty box for the Stars. Minutes remaining here in the period. Let me ask you briefly, Dave, this whole matter of what's happened to John Harmata of the Pioneers. Can you shed any light on that?
I'm really not quite sure, Ken. Nothing in the league offices that I heard about. And very mysterious out here on the West Coast.
Dennis Clairborne against David Marez. Battle between these two. And Marez continuing to trade shots as they move at the rear. Bill Groll will defend for the Bombers. The Stars will be Larry Lee. About 2:20 on the clock remaining in the period. Hands called off. What explodes between Marez and Clairborne here. This will should be able to trying to pull him apart. Not too successfully yet. Keenan in there trying to pull Clairborne back. Bill pulls Marez back. Penalties both ways there. 1:35 on the clock. Remains 13, Stars 7, Bombers. Southern Stars, after this tournament, have got to look forward to a big game coming up soon in New York's Madison Square Garden against the Eastern Express, James Ball, Claudia Javi and company. Minute 10 on the clock. Bombers go to Larry Lewis, number 32. Lewis, a commanding lead. The rookie, Fred Luna, 22, out for the Stars, long way behind. At the rear, Bill Hill will defend. Double block with Sean Atkinson. Groll comes back. Bill Groll to assist. Here comes Luna up. Now, Groll's got to drop back and block him. Lewis into a double block, rocked back. 20 seconds. Lewis moves back, puts Luna on the rail. So Lewis himself gets rid of the competition. Groll now to lead in against this double block. Atkinson inside, Hill outside. Out of the turn, jump block, takedown. Lewis Tolbert calls it off. Lewis had to call it off, but Luna's still moving out there. There are 2 Bomber points. Larry Lewis gets them when they count. 13-9. Let's watch this again. Groll leads in. He sets it up with a takedown out of the turn. Drives him down with his elbows. Lewis over the top immediately calls it off because he knows that Luna's coming up and Groll could have been scored over. Time has run out in the period. And with 2 periods of play, now history, the scoreboard shows the May Bombers 9, the Southern Stars 13.
Bill Hill, the Southern Stars, and I want to welcome all you people on ESPN back to the hideout. I know you see the color of the uniform sitting beside me. It's red, it's white, and it's blue, and I know you know that probably means trouble, and this is all a big mistake, but I had to bring Ciavello, the co-captain of the Pioneers, out here because there's something that's bothering me, and I think it should be bothering her, and that's this ridiculous claim Joan Weston's making that she's going through the entire Silver Cup tournament and is not going to be scored over. In fact, hasn't been scored over. Jan, doesn't it bother you? You've been around a long time. You skated against Weston year in and year out. Doesn't it bother you?
To tell you the truth, Bill, I skate a game and I skate to win. And if I can't pass Joni, I'll go up and we'll pass her girls. As far as I know, I didn't realize this is what was happening. I'm here to win. I'm not here for a personal vendetta against Joni.
Well, don't you have any pride? Doesn't this Pioneer team have any pride? I mean, this lady has been around too long as it is.
We don't skate one lady, Bill. We skate a team, and I'm skating for a team. I'll do whatever I have to do to win. If it means taking Joni out, I'll take her out. But if I can't get Joni out and I can get 4 of her girls instead, what's the logical?
Well,
thing?
it obviously don't talk to me about logic. Obviously, you haven't taken Weston out because she's still not been scored upon. Now, she hasn't skated against the Stars but one time so far.
Scored on then?
Not yet. Not yet.
How many points did your girls get?
I don't know how many points my girls
as many
got.
as we did because we use our heads. We don't skate with your mentality, Bill. We skate a game. This is a sport.
So now you're telling me
skating, Johnny.
You're telling me that Diane Syverson and Ann Calvello don't use their heads? I told you this was probably a mistake. You can't talk to these people on the Pioneers, and I promise you this is the last time I have any of these clowns out here. But Joan Weston, it's a personal affront. It's a challenge, and Diane Syverson and Ann Calvello are going to get the job done against you.
13-10, but, you know, they got so far in front, but they have not blown the Bombers out of this game. They're somewhere they just all stuck.
Yeah.
And they've got this one thing that they need to do at all other expense. They do have the jammer, Jay Burton. Rocking back to the rear, Weston, triple Haynes, Syverson, Calvello.
There you
Burton
go.
is through, and there is the point.
Now look at Bill Hill. He's all happy.
If there is such a thing, this was the point that roared. They had to have the point over Weston.
Now Bill by right should be sitting down and resting. He's got a heck of a job ahead of him to make the final score come out his way, and yet always watching his Joni.
14-10. Ciavello gets in there. The Stars leading.
See, that's the difference between a top skater and a real top skater. Is Bill Hill thinks he's a top skater, but he can't see the whole picture. He's keyed in on one thing.
They are acting right now, the Southern Stars, as if they just scored a double grand slam.
You thought they won the tournament. That's what I say.
They scored a solo point.
Yeah, he is obsessed. He really is.
14-10. The Stars lead.
There have been, I bet you Joni's been scored on 10,000 times in her career, and they're probably making a bigger deal out of this than any of the other times she was. And it's 1 point, big deal.
It surely does not decide who wins or loses.
Oh, heck no. There they go, doing it again.
Well, they got Weston triple teamed again. Stars, the 2 lead jammers. Here comes Gibbs. Here comes Burton. And here comes trouble.
There were illegal blocks throughout that whole thing by rights. They should not have given them that point. I mean, I skate hard against Joni, but I still, you know, I can sympathize with her on that one. That was a gimme to them as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, Bill Hill will take it.
Weston shaking up down there. The trainer, Teri Inabnett, let's see what he is. Hill still agitating Weston, and Weston getting hot.
Now, she's falling into his trap. She shouldn't do that. She's too much of a professional.
Is she now herself not becoming distracted by this whole situation?
I tell you, if she does let it bother her, I would be very surprised. She doesn't usually lose sight of the whole picture. I can get her going once in a while, but I mean, I have to give the lady credit. She's a real top skater, and she sees the whole thing, but she's getting into his trap, and I hate to see that.
Yeah, you can see it right there. Okay,
Yeah.
that's twice. 16-10, the Stars lead.
I have a feeling they're not going to get too many more on it.
All right, the Bombers get a break here. They have got the first jammer out, so that puts a cap on anything that the Stars might want to do. Both jammers out for the Bombers, as a matter of fact.
And yet Bill Hill's still skating around. He should be sitting and resting.
Yeah. Barbara Baker blocking Jay Burton at the rear of the pack. 2 Bomber jammers, and they're moving all the way through. Weston carries the front of that pack.
You see that double grand slam right there because Calvello and Syverson were so intent on Joni.
That's right. Now here is something. Here is something.
There he goes. He finally wakes up. Welcome to the game, Bill Hill.
And they're calling a timeout. Hill is calling a timeout out here right now. A double grand slam, and that is something to celebrate.
Welcome to the real game, Bill Hill.
You have done something with a double grand slam. The Bombers have done it.